Hello and welcome to the last check-in of the year for my 50 before 50. We're not doing any yearly totals or anything because that happens in June when it's my birthday and I'm trying to get to 50. We do have quite a few updates and quite a bit of stuff to talk about, so let's just jump right into it. I will address the fact that I'm wearing earrings that are the bows of a gift, like a gift bow, because it is the holidays and I have a holiday party to go to tonight, and that's what I'm going to be wearing. I am wearing a different shirt, but I'm not ready yet, but I did go ahead and put my earrings on. Anyway, just to address it, because normally I don't sit here with red bows in my ears. Okay, 50 before 50. I'm hoping this is far enough up out of the way. Agent Guerrera and Agent Vega are still caught up. And I did read one more of the Black Dagger Brotherhood. So I just have 3 left. Caught up with the Bromance Book Club. I finished the Chew novel. My mother actually picked it for one of the monstrosity picks. Children of Ruin, I finished. Children of Memory is on my list, but it looks like I might not finish it by the end of the year. I don't know. We'll see. No Discworld, no Dresden, no Dune, no Earth Divers. If you've seen my TBR for the beginning of the year, you know I'm trying to fix that. No Expanse. I did change Finley Donovan because still technically I'm caught up, but Finley Donovan Digs Her Own Grave is coming out in the first quarter of next year. So it's on here. I'm still caught up with The Gentleman Bastard because the Thorn of Emberlane says it's coming out, but I don't think there's a release date yet. Glass Immortals is caught up. Grant County, I read one more of these, and so I have one left. I need to check and see if that's true. There may have been another book that came out, but I'm almost caught up. Her Royal Spinus, I haven't read any. Immortals After Dark, I'm still caught up. I have 2 new In Death books that need to be read. And I need to check the covers and make sure there's not different covers because those kind of almost look like stand-ins for covers. I don't know. We'll see. Lady Hardcastle, I finished Rotten to the Core. So that's done. Lady Sherlock, I am all caught up. So I get to put a little banner that says caught up right there. Lexi Blake, I read 2 of them. I read The Broken Eye. No Lords of the Underworld, no Maisie Dobbs. I'm still caught up with that. No Mistborn. 1 Murderbot Diaries. It was nice. It kind of had a callback to one of the previous books, and I liked it. No Powder Mage. 1 Psy Changeling. Also, my mother picked this when I did my monstrosity at her house. No Raven Shadow, no Red Rising, 2 of the 7 Brides for 7 Alien Brothers. I'm getting closer and closer to being done with this one. I only have 1 actual book, and then I have You Got Alien Trouble, which is like a story of all the brides, I'm pretty sure. No Saga, 2 Spy Families. I really can't wait to see the numbers. I know they're going to be better this time. No Stormlight, no Supernatural Investigations, no Taylor Jackson, no Ryweir Chronicles, 1 Veronica Speedwell. And that is everything. So let me do my totals and do all my counting. We're over here. The reason probably why it's so many is because it's probably November and December together, or it's at least all of November and half of December, but I'm going to start doing these in the middle of every month. So this one is going to be for November because we're in December still. So this is going to be November's. And then in January, we will do what I read in the second half of December and the first half of January. It doesn't matter. Just that's what it is. And then if we go over here to the ones that are done, these are all the ones that I've finished. I didn't finish anything new this time, but I did DNF something. So I decided to DNF already The Broken Empire, and now I'm DNFing K. Scarpetta. So this is a lot of books. Like I was up here, I read From Potter's Field, and actually I quit in the middle of that book or near the end of it. So that was 21 or 22 books that I still had left. So my plan is to try to find a series that is some kind of comparable series, if I can, that has around 20 books in it. If I can't find that, then I will do my best to just find any kind of series that has around 20 books in it. If you guys would like to recommend that I try a series. So here's what I did. I asked my coworker and she was like, okay, similar to Kay Scarpetta is Kay Hooper wrote some books about he's like an FBI agent, Bishop is, and he goes around and finds supernatural people who are solving cases. Anyway, I read the first book and it kind of scared me. So I was like, I don't know if I can continue with that series because it's almost too scary. So I kept having nightmares and I couldn't read it at night and all kinds of stuff. So I feel like maybe that's not the best thing for me, is doing Kay Hooper. So if you guys have any suggestions of any kind of mystery thriller that maybe is not so scary, not as scary as Kay Hooper, then I would like to hear about it. And I'm also going to be trying to think of any. Anyway, so when I add up my totals for back here, I'm going to add 20 more books onto whatever I have. That way I have space for that series and it's not going to look weird in the numbers. So anyway, let's look at the totals. Okay, look at these numbers. Even with me adding 20 books for the DNF/new series, I am down almost 20 books from the last time I checked in, which is good because the last time I checked in, I somehow went up 3. So that is really good. I'm feeling really happy with where we are. Graphic novels only came down 2, but in the new year, if you haven't noticed by what I've been doing, my plan, I went through and counted everything up a little while ago. So there's even fewer ones now than when I did this, but I needed to average 8 books a month and 3 graphic novels a month to get everything read by the time I turn 50. Now I've added new books since then, just a couple, and then I've read a lot of books since then. So I'm still going to keep my numbers around there, but that's probably not exactly accurate anymore. And I feel like at the end of each physical year, like from January to December, at the end of every December, I will kind of do that and see what I need to do to get to the next June okay and be okay. And right now that's what it looks like, is from now until I turn 50, if I average 8 books and 3 graphic novels a month, I will be done. That is going to do it for this check-in. Like I said, I'm moving these check-ins to the middle of each month, where I will go through, mark the things that I've read, and then I will get the numbers and the totals for everything so that we can track it as it's going down. Anyway, again, if you have any recommendations, please leave them below. Otherwise, you can leave me a stack of books, since my 50 before 50 is always a large stack that I need to read. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.